G'day, I'm Grant Sholin from Malakuta. I can tell you one thing, we're not on an abalone boat. I'm pretty sure I'm sitting in a Bentley right now. I've been lucky enough to have been brought up here, asked up by Sam and Ryan Short from Short Marine, and we went out on this baby, and I can tell you what a boat. It's the dive door. I went to open it. I thought I was like opening up an airtight hatch on a submarine. It's like bang. It's like, well, wow. There's probably half of my car worth of stainless. I don't think my accountant's going to be too happy about this. I actually have a Grady-White 258 Journey, which I fish out of. Beautiful thing, love it. Didn't quite know what to expect from being on a bigger size blown up version. Wow. It handled way better than I thought. Those Yamaha V8s, they put a horn on a jellyfish, the sound. There's something about a V8. They're a little bit noisy, I thought, but it didn't matter because it's a V8. And there's two of them. Yeah, the beauty about the outboards is, when they're done, you just unbolt them and throw them away and bolt new ones on, and you're off you go again. There's no cutting of floors and pulling out diesel engines. And the seating arrangement of this at the helm chairs, it's got the big dog helm chair in the middle. You feel like you're king, you're in the middle, and then you've got your posse hanging around the outside, and like everyone's comfortable. Everybody's comfortable. There's a lot of room. It's not like you're up in the wheelhouse, so to speak, the fly bridge. Everyone's there. It's a social fishing boat. The visibility on this massive windscreen, it's like looking at the front of a Kenworth. And then you start flicking buttons and stuff starts happening. The folding away dash is just amazing. And the screen set up, everything's right where you want it to be. The stubby holders, wow. Yeah, I don't mind a sip. And every time you turn around, there's somewhere to put your cup. Or take someone else's. The first thing I came into the boat was, I noticed just the little bits and pieces. Everyone goes, why the boat's so expensive? It's like the quality of the latches. It's like they've got the best stuff that is made on this planet. I even noticed that they've gone to Fusion Audio and got custom colour matching, like off-cream Grady-White. It's like, wow, yeah, it's special. So the ride on this thing, it's just like the colour of the Grady-Whites, like butter. We came out through the heads, we didn't really quite know what to expect. They fired them up and off we went. And crosswind in a nor'wester. I thought we're going to get saturated down the back here. Even though it had a built-in windscreen washer wiper, which is like, yeah, nice. Not a drop of water. I was amazed. If like in my boat, we would have been getting wet. And then I said to the boys, what speed? What's the stats here? And the fuel burn was, we're doing 28 knots, burning 112 litres an hour, and I was with twin V8s, and I was like, wow, I get that out of my boat, and it's half the weight, half the size. The fuel efficiency of those Yamaha V8s is undescribable. I couldn't believe it. I had to get up and actually have a look for myself. I thought they were pulling me leg. So we did some hard turns in this vessel, and yeah, I could have swore I was in my Cuda craft. 18-footer. It's like, wow, this thing shouldn't be doing stuff like this. Another thing was, when I had a look down the back, the motors started doing all this. I thought, we've broken the steering, but no. It's got a joystick steering and turns on a dime, parks. And what I also noticed was the spacings of the motors far apart. When it's on the plane, the boat wash, it's perfect. They're separate. They're not fighting each other, with the prop wash, and they've just really nutted it out on this boat.
That was deep. That's good.
Yeah, I got deep on that. It's got 1,200 litres of fuel, so we can go here to the Gold Coast at 28 knots. And you've got the gen set, you've got TV, microwave, fridges, bed, which I had to lie down later on yesterday afternoon, which is very comfortable. There's another one downstairs. The first thing I recognised when I hopped aboard the boat, they had the best outrigger mounts I have with my Mine Takeo. As soon as I saw those, I'm like, yeah, they use all the best stuff on this boat. So bang, we whipped them out and ran the spread. The live bait tank, you could have jumped in and had an ice bath. The fish box at the back, once again, you could fit a person in there. And then I thought there was something else, boom, barbecue grill. Unfortunately, we didn't have any meat or bluefin to throw on there. So once again, Grady-White, they just that little bit ahead. They just the finesse. They always think of something. Putting the gaffs away the way they do, they just tuck away out of the way. You can get your feet under the gunnels when you're fighting the fish. The classic perfect height and padded around, all the way around. The fold down back seat for when you get a fish on and relaxing is not relaxing anymore, and the action starts. You've got a dive door, but water doesn't come in. Who would have thought? And they've got one at the rear too. Those bloody Americans, they don't know how to build boats, right? Would I have this red abalone boat? No damn way. Because when I'd come up from the water, I wouldn't have a deckhand. I'd be down here playing cards, cooking something, watching the footy. It's the next step up from a trailer boat, and just that little bit step down from a massive game boat. But yeah, wow, I love it.
Do what they told ya.